Ladies and gentlemen, I know we're having a tough time here at Ubisoft. Sales are down, our shares are down, staff numbers are down. Well, for you idiots anyway, we still have our jobs. I know, you could say it's a far cry from our glory days. You get that one for free. But ladies and gentlemen, may I propose a way in which we can reclaim that lost crown. Prince of Persia, the lost crown, to be specific. That's right, we bring back that classic IP, develop it into one of the best games we've made in like a decade, and then, the piece de resistance, we throw it to the dirt and make some more boring open world games. Yep, I know everyone. It's the Ubisoft way. I'm Ash Dixon, and this is GINX News. Yep, as reported by the French game journalist Guttos, the development team for the rather fantastic Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown has been disbanded. They had fought for a sequel or even just a couple of expansions, but those hopes were quickly dashed by the higher-ups of Ubisoft. And let's not pretend this game wasn't without its risks. Relaunching an old IP within a completely different genre was always going to raise some eyebrows, especially a 2D Metroidvania. But here's the thing, the devs at Ubisoft actually pulled it off. Challenging level design, super smooth combat and traversal, and something so rare these days, it just ran flawlessly, and that includes on the Nintendo Switch, which is a miraculous feat. All of those triumphs are reflected over on Metacritic. It's sitting at a respectable average of 86. And yeah, that's not quite a masterpiece level score, but this is a Ubisoft game. You find me another recent title with scores even close to that. And perhaps what's more impressive is the user score of 8.5. I know you bastards. You guys are relentless. The fact the Lost Crown survived that chopping block is a triumph in itself. So why, oh why then, has a sequel been canned and the development team disbanded? Well, according to reports, it failed to meet sales expectations. Okay, fine, case closed, I guess, except actually no. And it's here that there's two very important things we need to talk about when it comes to these big gaming publishers. Because first of all, how well did The Lost Crown actually perform financially? Because saying it didn't meet expectations doesn't mean anything if we don't know what those expectations were. Did it fail to turn a profit, or did it fail to make millions and millions? A similar thing was also revealed via Jason Schreier's book on Blizzard. Over there, they're refusing to make a new RTS because compared to the money printing capabilities of World of Warcraft or Hearthstone, it's just not seen as worth their time, because apparently just making your audience happy doesn't matter anymore, but absolutely maximizing profits for execs and shareholders does. And this is the exact reason everyone is chasing the live service dragon and or hiding behind big IPs. It's all or nothing. In 2024, sure, a game has to be decent, but on the tier list of what's important for these guys, it's just not high on the list. But let's say The Lost Crown did actually sell so badly that it didn't make a profit at all. Well, why did that happen? The answer is obviously subjective, but I would argue a rather large factor is something I like to call self-sabotage through sheer incompetence. Because in releasing a game, there's all these wider macro decisions that you have to make. The monetization method, the price, the release date, the marketing, the distribution, all factors that can single-handedly make or break a game's release. And Ubisoft messed it up from the get-go. First of all, the price. This game was $50 on release. Now you could argue that it's very good and that justifies the price, but there's a lot of fantastic Metroidvanias and they're all priced around $20 to $30. That's always going to put people off. Second, Metroidvanias often struggle on Xbox and PlayStation, but they do perform well on PC and Switch. So what do Ubisoft do? They wait until 8 weeks after release to put it on Steam, long after all that marketing buzz that they've paid for has died down. So yeah, you can point the finger at the player base and say, well, if you wanted a sequel, you should have bought the first. Well, maybe people would have done that if Ubisoft didn't make these decisions. And to my first point, maybe people did do that. Maybe The Lost Crown turned a cozy profit. But as we all know, cozy profits don't translate to big bonuses at the end of the year. But what do you think? What are your thoughts on The Lost Crown, and why do you think it's not getting a sequel? And so we don't fall victim to to the Sounds of Time as well, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more gaming news content. Thanks for watching.